Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Mosh YK. So I'm originally from Kenya, but I stay in the UK. If you're new to this channel, I want to welcome you, and also I want to thank you so much for watching my videos. For everyone that's been watching and all the comments and everything, those who have subscribed. Also, I want to thank you so much. And also, if you haven't subscribed, do just click the subscribe button and like, share, just to promote these videos and to help me also to reach to more people. Anyway, so in this channel, I encourage us as Africans, as diasporans who are staying abroad from the motherland, just to invest in the motherland. And by this, we kind of secure our future. So then we don't rely on the government's prescription, if I can say, like we need to retire at a certain age. So I advocate for diasporans investing in the motherland. So then we can be able to return back at one point. Well, you might think that maybe at this point everything is fine, and but I do believe that in the future we all at some point will want to return back to the motherland. And for us to be able to do this, I think this is a time that we have when we are still strong and able to invest. Because some people maybe have it that they will retire when, or they will invest in the motherland, like after retirement, let's say at the age of 66, for example. But then I feel like at that age, you don't want to make mistakes, and if you have some money saved up, you don't want to waste. If it was me, I'll be a bit so much conscious and not wanting to even try to invest. I just want to keep that money to sustain me in my retirement. But while we still have time to be able to retire, to invest, I do encourage that we actually sacrifice, because we have to make sacrifices and avoid things that will actually not allow us to make investments back in Africa. So recently, my work colleague just retired, and they were 66 years old. And I can. It's good thing when you retire, but how it's even better if you retire when you're still young and strong. Let's say at the age of 40, 45. You know, well, when I say retire, it doesn't mean that now you are not going to do anything, but because now we have like establishments, we've established something, then we can now, uh, if you retire in the motherland in Africa, for example, you can just be overseeing how things are working, or how things are going. So you don't really, what I mean is, now you're not a slave to the system. You don't have to like trade your hours for money. So it depends with the individuals how much you need to sustain yourself. It will now like make you to decide what kind of investment you need and how much you need to be getting every month to cover your expenses. So this one, when so I just encourage that we don't waste our time, that in the future then now we regret and say, I wish I knew while I was in the diaspora, I could have invested in this thing, or I could have done this, so then I can be able to do this. So now is the time that we have, however late it might be. We can start to invest. There's different things. You can travel back to the motherland, see what works, see what doesn't work. For me, I actually go for real estate, because that way, that with real estate, you're not trading goods and or sell or buying and selling anything, which is really hard to control. But with the real estate, you actually know how much you will be earning in a month. For example, if you have houses that people rent, you know that this month I'm meant to get this amount of money. And So everything, whatever works for you, it might not be a real estate, it could be something else. So just if you are someone who is into returning back to the motherland, then we have to these things that we need to avoid, and just like spending money anyhow, money that we can use to invest. So I encourage everyone that we like lower our expenses, have enough cash that we can save to to uh, to then later on invest in something in the motherland. So even if you haven't started investing, if you're just thinking about it, it can be done. Most of the times they've told us that investing in the motherland is not a good idea. Investing anywhere is not is risky. Anywhere can but we are after freedom. We don't want to be like in the diaspora for a long until for a long time, and then after our working years we don't have anything to count for. Like we go back home and we don't have no investments. Well, this is for those who are planning to one day return back to the motherland and enjoy life. Also, it's just the environment back home that we want to be able to invest back home. Because of that, like this friendliness, people around you, the culture, people are just so warm. For example, myself, I'm from Kenya, and people are just so warm, and you don't feel like you don't fit. So I do say, one time I was speaking to my uncle. He's into real estate and he's done good investments back in my country in Kenya, and he was telling me that if you can just give yourself 10 years and have a plan, have a good plan, then you can actually accomplish whatever it is that you want. But I do say that uh, the earlier we start, the better, because then time when you lose so much time, uh, uh, so you just have to work with the time, so then we can retire when you're still active, you're still strong, not when you're, we don't want to retire just to waiting to, I'm sorry, to like to die or something. We want to retire and be able to visit places, be able to do whatever we want to do. You can just say, I'm only working one day a week. So we don't have to trade our time for money. So this is the but before we move back to the motherland, we need to have things set so that when you do retire in the motherland, we do not like call back in the diaspora to ask for help. Then that way, it's not very wise, because we do not want to be burdens to be a burden to anyone. We want to be independent, and also show a way for the people that are coming just before us. Like, people can be motivated with our actions. Most of the time, if we just say I will retire and we do not put plans in place, then actually our dreams will not come to pass. So I do wish you all the best in your retirement plan, and whatever you're doing, I just pray that God will bless your work. And thank you for watching this video. Please, if you like this video, do press the like button, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for your support. And I wish all goes well for you, and God bless.